take our creativity and imagine a character named Otis. Otis has been having a rough time in high school. He feels like a side character in his own life. When he and all his friends hang out, they never do anything he wants to do. His friends don't take him seriously, and they seem to have a better life than him. When he and his friends hang out with other girl friend groups, everyone seems to have an ease talking to girls except for Otis. Not only that, but he doesn't seem to get any attraction from the girls they're hanging out with either. When Otis gets home, he sees his big brother and sees that he goes to the gym a lot and notices he lives his life on his own terms and looks up to him. Otis finally gets the courage to ask his big brother how he gets the confidence and discipline that he displays nowadays. Otis's big brother states that there's a lot to self-improvement, but believes that Otis should start hitting the gym to start building himself. The very next day, the first thing Otis does in the morning is go sign up for the gym and starts going on a consistent basis. Fast forward 2 months and Otis has seen no results. He hasn't seen any muscle being built in his body. The girls he hangs out with still don't find him attractive, and his friends still don't give him any respect. Otis ultimately believes he's wasting his time at the gym. Since he is seeing no results, Otis decides that the gym is not the route to improve himself and decides to give up. He thinks that the lifestyle he lived in before he started going to the gym was just the life he deserved. Therefore, Otis lives that miserable lifestyle for the next 60 years and dies with regret. This scenario right here is so common that I had to make a whole video on it. And I'm gonna just be honest, most people suck at self-improvement. And if you're in the middle of your self-improvement journey watching this video right here, right now, well, you're in luck because you'll be ahead of most people on their self-improvement journey by the end of this video. I recommend you stay till the end to receive all the information given out. I'm gonna explain the reasons why self-improvement is difficult and also analyze a very important chart as well as give you a different point of view on self-improvement. But yeah, one of the main reasons why most people suck at self-improvement is because they simply give up because they aren't seeing results with any of their good habits. In the scenario we just talked about earlier in this video, Otis was seeing no results after going to the gym for 2 months. This is a major delusion in the self-improvement community nowadays. We live in an instant gratification world where everything is given to us whenever we want. If you want to watch a movie, it's ready at your disposal. If you want to call a friend from across the world, you can call them in just a couple seconds. If you want a hamburger and fries, you can DoorDash it and get it in under 25 minutes. Since everyone gets anything they want instantly nowadays, everyone expects to start a good habit and just get results instantly. But I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's not how it is here. I've been doing YouTube for about 5 months already, and I've gotten almost no results. But I'm gonna keep going because I know these results are gonna come. Most people start a good habit, see no results, and then want to give up because they're only a couple weeks into their journey and are making nothing out of it basically. Little does Otis know, but he could have been a couple workouts away from reaching those results he wanted. There's a famous picture that's around the internet of a miner giving up right when he's about to reach his goal. And this image accurately describes most people on their self-improvement journey. This all stems from a lack of self-discipline and a lack of belief in oneself. If the man in the white shirt had a stronger mindset, he would have reached his dreams and all the hard work would have been paid off. On the other hand, the guy in the green is going all out because he knows he'll get the results he deserves and he believes in himself. And eventually he will get those results. Let me say this, if you're putting in the work for whatever you're doing, and I'm not talking about BS work, I'm talking about committed work, you will eventually get the results 100%. Napoleon Hill once said, "The hidden guide lets no one enjoy great achievement without passing the persistence test. Greatness comes with patience, just trust the process." In a book I read called Atomic Habits, there's this graph that accurately represents this situation. This graph is called the plateau of latent potential. As we see in this graph, most people believe that as time passes, the results should be steadily increasing, but this is incorrect. But what is accurately stated in the graph is that as time passes, you'll get minimum results for some amount of time at the beginning of your journey, and you will be in the valley of disappointment, which is completely normal in everyone's journey. But if you keep going with your habits for just a little longer, your results will skyrocket out of nowhere. But you will only achieve this if you keep going and don't give up on your goals. This happened to me when I first started to work out. I would get home from the gym and first thing I would do is look into the mirror and try to see all these results I've built or whatever. But I would see no improvements. Then I just stopped checking myself in the mirror daily after the gym. but still proceeded to go to the gym every day. A couple weeks would pass, and I would find myself at a friend's birthday party, and some random dude I met at the party is like, he asked me how much I benched because he said I got a big chest. And that right there was confirmation that I was breaking through the valley of disappointment and actually getting the results I wanted. Another reason why you suck at self-improvement is because you're being constantly distracted from your goals 24/7. You most likely have Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok all on your phone, and you probably use them in a daily routine. You're ultimately being distracted and numbed from what really matters. Big Sean once said in a song, most of the girls I know addicted to social media, all the time they put in, they could have wrote encyclopedias. But this isn't only targeting girls, because all the dudes my age are addicted to this stuff as well. Stop wasting your time and limit yourself from these distractions. This doesn't only involve social media, it also involves Netflix and video games. When men get home from school or work, the first thing they do is consume to quote unquote rest because they're too tired. And then next thing you know, it's nighttime and they haven't worked towards anything the whole day. But these vices aren't the only way you're being distracted from your goals in modern day times. Your friends are also a distraction as well. Most people will willingly go out with their friends and partake in drinking and partying, knowing that they have to get up to go to the gym the next morning. Yes, I said it, your own friends are holding you back from achieving all of these goals you've ever wanted to achieve. The truth is, you must take some time away and come back a better man. The men who make the most progress in their lives and see the most improvements in their lives are the ones that take time away from the pleasures that everyone seems to be invested in. Limit your distractions and spend more time building yourself. You will thank yourself in the future. Another reason you might find yourself in that is making your self-improvement journey more difficult is that you're doing too much. You're so eager to implement all these good habits into your life all at once to make a big impact, but that's just not how the human body works. Let's say you want to implement habits into your life such as waking up early, going to the gym, meditating, reading, and gratitude all at once. You then realize your mind is not used to doing all these different habits at once, that you will ultimately be forcing yourself to do these tasks. And when you are forcing yourself to do something, 9 out of 10 times, you end up giving up. Imagine being in a relationship that you're forced to be in. Knowing the fact that you're being forced to be in that relationship just makes me think you don't want to be in it, and you will eventually leave that relationship. Start off with one habit, and then start stacking them over time. Start with the gym, and then a couple weeks later, start waking up early and hitting the gym, and so on. If you do everything at once, all these good habits at once, you will burn out and lose all motivation, and you won't improve at all. These problems I just listed are just the most common problems people seem to be facing on their self-improvement journey. Many of these problems will lead to someone's journey being more difficult than expected, and they will eventually give up and never want to improve again. If you have made it to this part of the video, I want to thank you, but I also want you to implement this advice into your lifestyle to facilitate your journey. Self-improvement is a beautiful aspect to anyone's life. And yes, there will be some difficult times, but it is up to you to endure the pain and battle through those difficult times.